pick a card called What Do They Want From You? What do they want with you? What do they want from you? Whichever. These are your choices. Oh. 4. 1. Air. Fire. Can you see? Did you make your choice? I hope you did. Okay. We'll be starting with Fire. Hey Fire, how are you? Fire, what do they want from you? What do they want with you? What do they want from you? Excuse me. Unfinished symphony. New life. They have some unfinished business with you, and they may want to start over. Start fresh, start new, but it's a bit awkward. For some, it may be to start new in the form of closure, you know? For themselves. But also, obviously, in terms of like starting new, can we just start over? That type of thing. It's awkward. If they haven't said anything yet or whatever, it's awkward. It's like really, it's really kind of awkward. Wow. Not really feeling these. Who's in there? This one, by the book in protection, flipped over. Hold on. Let me just do this. Zoe! By the book in protection sort of flipped over. These two were face down. And a leg up was in the deck being like, I need to come out. To me, this talks a little bit more about the awkwardness. It's something that they're still gonna do. It's something that they still sort of at least have a strong desire to either reconcile or to start new with you, or if it's someone new, they want you to help. If it's someone new, they want you to help. That's weird. If it's someone new, they may want you to put in a little bit more effort or to show that you're a little bit more interested. if they are new, they're looking more so for a leg up, a signal. Are you cool? Are you down? Are you with it? And that's the sort of unfinished maybe symphony, the sort of dance of, I don't know where you're at, I don't know where we are. Otherwise, back to the sort of like general gist that I'm getting, which isn't so much of a new person. So if you're a new person, that was for you, but you can stick around. I actually advise that you do, because sometimes the messages come in the end and then it's like, whoop. Overall, the energy I'm getting is it's a little bit awkward, but they do want things to be sort of like radically different. They do want to do things in a like radically different type of way. And they may want to close the distance between you two. They may want to close the gap between you two. So again, for the new people who are seeing someone new, the unfinished symphony is sort of they want to finish it, they want to close it. Again, there's also the sense of closure, but they overall want to be happy. So in this energy, it seems like, yeah, it's a bit awkward. I'm not sure if it's really a DTR type talk. I feel like it's more so like, what for newbies, it's like, what are we doing, in the sense of seriousness. It could be for some of you, for sure. But it's more so like, are you down? Are you not? For people who may be experiencing this with someone older, as in someone who they've known or been with them for a while, aka my situationship folk. It's awkward for them to come forward, get this closure, begin again with you, whatever that looks like. But they do feel like it's going to lead to their happiness overall. Whether or not it ends well, whether or not it goes well with you, the simple fact of them speaking up and speaking out and hearing your thoughts or nothing will help, from their perspective, put some sort of peace and to them, just in the act of like bringing it out. Oh, shoot. Yeah, fine. I will pull a guidance card for you as well, because I be watching these and then I'm like, okay, cool, that resonates hard. I need guidance now. How am I gonna handle that? And then I'm like, okay, bye. So I'm gonna pull a guidance card for you, just to see what your guidance is. What is fire's guidance? I should pin it next time. Remind me. That's cute. That's real cute. Be grounded. Be grounded. Don't do their work for them. So this is really good. Wow. Don't do their work for them. Do your work. And I have to say that you doing your work for them is you maybe even cutting them off before they finish what they're saying. Oh, let me tell you what really happened. Or, oh no, you don't have to say it. I am into you. Or, like let them say it, because clean it up is your guidance. And it landed like this. That to me tells me that there may be some desire to finish their sentences, to override the awkwardness, to move things out of this phase. Let it happen, I think. yeah, no, let it happen. Go through those motions, listen. Otherwise, clean it up is also for you to air out what you need to air out, for you to also speak up and speak out. And it's a good opportunity for you to do that. A good opportunity for you to clean house and for you to clear up any misunderstandings, whether they're on your part or theirs. Oh, I thought we were a couple already. My bad, dog. Or, oh, whatever. Like, whatever that looks like for you. If it's not a romantic situation, well, if it's not a romantic situation, then just speak your mind with respect. Please, don't be a dick, right? With respect. And with respect for yourself as well. So this is you saying the things that are awkward for you to say, saying the things that don't feel good, that are embarrassing, that make you look vulnerable. You're both in a vulnerable moment. When in Rome. So your advice is to clean it up. If it's not about speaking up about anything, it could be just for you to sort of clean up. If there is some sort of if what they want from you is some sort of reconciliation or conversation or rekindlation, maybe clean up your bed, clean up your home, clean up your act, clean up what you need to clean up, clear up what's within you so you're not bringing it into the new relationship or into the new dynamic that you may be entering into. Clean up what's yours, clean up what needs to be sort of like looked at and be like, I think this is actually trash. Like, this shirt used to hit back in the day, but now it can tag. Or you can say, yo, I don't even wear these types of clothes anymore. I'm not into this type of thing anymore. I think I can let this go. So clean. There's bugs. Clean it up. Clear things. Release things. Say goodbye to things. Look at things. Before you even really clean things up, you have to look at them and determine their value, determine their worth. And it's important to do that beforehand, before you throw something away or before you give something away, because you can't get it back, It's like buyer's remorse, but like get rid of her's remorse. All right, honey, I care about you. Let me know how you liked this. I check out the rest of the pick a card videos on the channel. I have a plethora. And if you'd like a reading, you can hit me up for that, I suppose. Keep your light on and good luck. That's weird. Make up your damn mind, bro. Hey, Air. Hi, Air. Hey, Air. How are you? Okay, Air. I wish I could, like, find a pin and just pin this bitch right here. Air. Okay. I know you're getting a lot of space up here, but if I move this any lower, you're gonna see my panties. What do they want from Air? They want to do something different with you. They don't want to do the same old, same old. So if you're in a coupleship, they just want to do some weird, not weird or freaky things necessarily. Maybe for some of you. But they may want to do some weird and freaky things, actually, for some of you. But they may want to do things that are very unfamiliar. So this could be, if you're always staying in and Netflixing and chilling, maybe they want to go out and go roller skating and playing in the park or doing something completely different. So this is doing something outside of the norm that you usually or at least if it's a new person, they're interested in doing something out of the norm of what they usually do. But if it's a new person, you don't know them, do you? So you would have to know what they usually do, and then ask them what they're freaky trying to do, and go from there. I was talking to a guy on an app, and he was like, "You want to take a bath together?" First of all, I don't know you. I don't want to stew in your stew. That's your dirt. Gross. And I was like, "Is this how you typically like approach ladies on this app?" And he goes, "No, I just really want to take a bath with you." Okay. And then I'm like, "What's your typical approach?" He's like, "Oh, I just typically say, wine and conversation." And I'm like, what about me made you go, I'm gonna try this new line of questioning out? Something like that. In terms of them doing something different from their norm. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. This person, they think too much. They think way too damn much. And it's going to be hard for them. What they want with you is something different. Definitely different. Ooh. Something that breaks their pattern. Something different. Did I say that? They may be... It's uncomfortable. They're definitely going against their grain. And it's awkward and weird. Not like their actions are weird, but it's uncomfortable for them. There's a sense of insecurity here. And, of course there is. What they want from you, it's either they see you as someone who's pretty insecure, someone who wouldn't go for what they're wanting to go for, or they themselves are. And what they want from you would be either for you to sort of passively agree. At least think about it. To be someone here is like slightly submissive, slightly passive, but they're submissive and passive in such a way that is permissive. You get me? Oh, I don't want to bring this example up, but when you think of like a sub and dominant relationship, the sub, I would assume, really has quite a bit of power, because what happens in the confines of that space is boundaried by the sub. the dom won't do something that the sub isn't open to, from my understanding. So the sub essentially makes the rules, creates the world, creates the borders. They're passive, but they're also hating it. It's kind of like that. So what this person wants from you to bring it away from all that is what they want from you, what they want with you is an end to insecurity. This could be their own insecurity. This could be your insecurity. And it's cute in that it doesn't have to be radically different. There is a radicalness to this, but it doesn't have to be all of a sudden. Let's say you're the passive one, right? Let's say you're the more submissive type, and maybe whatever. They're not saying all of a sudden you go be Gal Gadot. No, it's more of like being a little bit more open and speaking up a little bit more. Yes, I like this. No, I don't like this. Telling them a little bit more of what you want them to do. They may like being more in a dominant role. Is this on right? Being in a dominant role, but they also would like more input. That's the one, more input. If they're the ones who are in this sort of submissive la 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 la, what they want with you is for you to they want to get themselves out of that role with you. It's cute. That's cute. Maybe they need support. Maybe they need you to wait for them. But they want something one-sided. So if they're the ones who are a little bit more passive, la la la, then they want your support, right? So it's very much on their side. If you're the one who's more passive, it's still on their side. Yes, you may create the boundaries, but it's still something that they are still sort of like dominant on. So what they want with you, I suppose, is to be catered to. But it's like on their terms. So in either way. So in the example where it's a bit confusing. In the example where they are wanting you to be a little bit more open and a little bit more maybe communicative of what you want, they're still going to be in control. Like you're still passive, you're still submissive. In the one where they're feeling insecure and feeling kind of small, they want to be supported. They want sort of that attention. And the scales tip in their favor. The cards that came up. The Fates in protection. Yin in protection. Never-ending story in protection. To be fair, in protection. I'm going to get you some guidance dealing with this, whomever that resonated with. So this is going to be a redo. What's Air's guidance dealing with this? Mending. Can you confirm that? Can you confirm or deny that? Do it. Help them out. Or yeah. Be passive. Um, Mending came out, and then co-create in protection, and yin. There is a one-sidedness. There is a passivity. Okay, so your guidance is to help them out. Help them out if that is something you are inclined to do. If healing and being yin energy is, if helping them out isn't something that you are keen on doing and your response is no, then your guidance, more sort of removed, is to be open, to be calm, to watch and be receptive, and breathe. Be calm and breathe. Live long and prosper. If you want to look at some more pick a cards, I have hella pick a cards, many pick a cards that are just sitting there waiting for you to find them and click on them and watch them. So feel free to go do that. I have some playlists. Some are in playlists, some aren't. If you'd like to book a reading, you can. The email is in the description box, as well as information that you need. I would like to know who this resonated for. So let me know in the comments if that even was something that was for you, because that was very weird. Keep your light on, and good luck. This is gonna be some similar energy shit, and I'm annoyed. Whoa, that's not good. Hey, 4. Hey, 4. Hey. Hey, 4, what do they want with you? What do they want with 4? What do they want with 4? Okay. What is this bullshit? They want to work it out. That's what I heard. They want to work it out. That's what I heard. They want to work it out. You have Unfinished Symphony in protection, which is a very weird one. And then you have co-create and a leg up. They want to work it out. You have To the Sea here. I'm not even going to talk about that. They want to work it out. It's almost like they want to end it. I don't know what they're ending necessarily. I really want to put my leg up. It's so uncomfortable. 4, can I just... Oh, it's so much better. You would have seen everything. They want to work it out. They want to work together. It just might be weird. It's like it reminds me of how, like, Michelle Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama, talks about how President Obama, when he proposed to her, he just started an argument. Like, he started an argument. Oh, there's like 2 stories here. Cool. Okay, that's nice. He started an argument. So this is what, to me, this looks like. This is, I'm starting some shit for whatever reason, because I'm that person, but low key, I'm like trying to get with you, like trying to work with you, trying to, like, I don't know why people, I don't know why someone would do that. If it's a work thing, it's like they're trying to start some shit. Oh, well, you know, how much money did you even make at that last job? Meanwhile, they're gonna give you the raise. Meanwhile, they're gonna give you, like, more than, like, what you asked for. Or they're gonna give you the job, but, like, they just want to see you sweat a bit. It's weird. There's a bug. So I said there's multiple stories, right? There is another story where the group is split. What they want with you is to end it, because this boys feel weird. This together is like a weird one. The same feisty sort of, like, I want to fuck with you, I want to mess with you first, and then be like, nah, but I was joking, like, insert good here. This, to me, we'll start with this second story, where this person, they want to end it. They don't want to continue. What they want with you is to put a full stop. More like a ... full stop. No, more like a ... exclamation point too. So it might take a while, but yeah, they want to end it. It's kind of awkward. Lots of awkwardness in this reading today. And there's someone else who wants to work with you. Someone else who wants to, I'm laughing because there's a 4th story, right? The first story is like this sort of like asshole negging type thing. This person is like, I'm out of here. Like, I don't want anything with you. I just don't know how to, like, step away. But I don't want anything with you. Can we just stop? This person here is like, I want something with you. I want to work together. You know, how can we work together? Can we support each other? Like, let's get into this collaboration. Like, let's do this. Let's work together. I'm so ready for this. That's this one, the 3rd story. And then there's a 4th story where it's story 2 and story 3 sort of like doing this thing where the ... is, we can do this. I do want to work with you. You do have, like, you know, these characteristics and ... that I quite like. And then there's just some moments where it's like, just fuck it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I just know this is, let's end this. And then it's like, but So it's like, that's the 4th sort of layered energy, where it's this sort of where they're like, oh, I don't like it. Oh, this is great. Oh, I don't like you. Like, it's kind of weird. Message in a bottle. and protection. This guy again. Did this guy come out for you? Overall, with this, there's what they want with you is confused and rotating. Yeah. I can't even put you down. It's confused and rotating. So I'm asking, message in a bottle. What's message in a bottle about? And I get why, which is great. Because what I'm thinking with message in a bottle is it's something that it's not, I rejected it because it's not a message that you typically get from message in a bottle. It's more of an intuitive one. As an intuitive reader, sometimes you really have to kind of abandon the cards and just get the initial hit. So intuitively, message in a bottle kind of feels like, in protection, kind of feels like a message that hasn't hit yet. A message that hasn't been fully formed, which adds to the confusion of what they want with you. Yeah. There's a lot of confusion around what they want with you because there is that confusion in the approach of, I'm gonna start some shit. And then be like, whatever, it's fine. Come through. And then there's the confusion of the fourth story, which takes in story 2 and 3, which is sort of this rotating, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in and out. Because even with this, what I'm seeing in my head, or what I'm feeling, is this for sure. It's not in this, nope. It's in this position. Protection, no place like home, which is about, no, like there are other places, like there are no places like home. Like home is not where you need to be necessarily, but it seems, tastes like it's this thing where they don't want to let go of the comfort or safety of whatever your dynamic is, or whatever the dynamic has been, or what it could be. If you're dating, this looks, upper palate, tastes, looks, sounds, whatever, like someone who isn't sure about you at all. They could literally take you or leave you, and yet they still find themselves occasionally thinking about you, and saying, yeah, I could go again. I could see them. But would I like wife them now? Nah. No. If they said, if I didn't hear from them, I'd be all right. It's kind of like it's that energy. Okay? If you're dating, like newly dating or whatever. If you're in a couple, what's going on? If you're in a couple, what? What is the deal? Y'all hate to love each other, don't you? Y'all love to hate each other. Excuse me again for... You, like, have a very strange... They have a very strange way of being with you. And what they want with you is, I guess, spice. If you're in a couple and y'all are okay and you're just watching this to shoot the breeze, stop that. That's dangerous. What they want with you is spice, I guess. Maybe they don't want certain that you're into them. Maybe they want more spice. Friction. Not so much certainty. If you're in a situationship, this is the story I've been describing. This person, I mean, there's 4 different people here, or one person who is this exact, internal human dynamic where they want you and then they just don't want you. They want you and they could really do without you. Where there's this sort of trying to figure out what they get from you, they get with or without you. So it's like, if they're with you, let's say someone wants attention. Just a random example. Let's say someone wants attention. They, when they're in your presence, they're obviously getting that attention. When not in your presence, they're getting that attention from, like, you blowing up their phone or something. You know what I'm saying? So, you're dealing with a strange energy. I mean, for some of you, unfortunately, you're sort of lumped in this story where your person wants to work with you. They want to collaborate, want to partner up and support one another. It's just they... You know what? For some of you, perhaps there's also the story where what they want with you is to move out. Move out. If you're in a couple and you guys are going strong, they want to move out into, like, a different home, right? They want to spice things up in your home life and, like, move to a different home and, like, work together to do that. It's just, for others of you, there may be someone who this person is may want to work with you, but they sense that you're kind of insecure and that maybe you rely on them too much, like maybe you need them too much. Maybe it's for financial reasons, or maybe it's for emotional reasons, and that shit's exhausting. And so the person's like, oh, I really care about this person, but golly, I am so over having to be the emotional rock 110% of the time. I am so over having to be the financial provider 110% of the time. That could be something that this person is dealing with, where they are sort of in and out and having this sort of energy of, fuck, I don't even know how to navigate this space. And then for others of you, this person just doesn't want to be around really, and they're trying to figure out why they're still here. And again, those could be pieces of one great story. One same story. It's the same fucking cards are coming out. There is a story here. It was Go the Distance that came out. There is a story here of ending something, putting a full stop on something. So I think we opened up by saying they want to work with you, right? I don't think that that's not true. I do believe that that is true. They want to work with you. It's just they may want to work with you in also putting a stop to it. They may want to work with you in moving forward. And that's such a like art. A lot of people who don't believe in divination, like, that's what I just said is the exact sentence that they kind of that they kind of say, of course. But like, real talk, they may want to work with you in parting ways or in even moving forward. But the core essence of that is wanting to work together in some way. If I look at that. And them acknowledging that it's hard. This doesn't look easy. Those are some pretty heavy cards. I promise you, I'm shuffling these cards. I don't know how they keep winding up together and coming out. I'm gonna pull for you some guidance, number 4, because what the actual heck, if you're still around. And we're gonna see what your guidance is given this thing that I just read. If it resonates. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Can't stay where you're at anymore, that's for sure. The first card that came out was Between Worlds, and the second was, well, I just kind of pulled it out. Just like I'm doing now. the same like 7 cards have come out for every single person, every single card. I may have to redo this reading at some point. Yeah. I think your guidance is to work with a person. Because I'm seeing this between worlds here. It's a stuckness, but for some reason I'm seeing 2 worlds. Well, obviously between worlds, but I'm seeing 2 worlds more so merging into one. And with that. And that reminds me of the co-create and working together to become something more cohesive. Here and now, to me, protection is sort of giving me a voice of, you can't be where you're at anymore. You gonna get squished. It's a good opportunity to work together in whatever it is that's going on with these 3 that are at the top of the deck. Happy to me tells me it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be, okay. But it's definitely a time to take some type of action and to realize that whatever action you take is going to get you the result that you wanted anyway. So sometimes, when you say like men are dogs or women are cheaters and liars or bitches, whatever, if that's the result that you're wanting, then whatever path you take, that's the result that you'll kind of get anyway. So, but then also, if you think the other way, if you think, that there is someone out there for me, or there are happy families, whatever this reading is for whomever is watching this, that what you're thinking, sometimes we do get there in a roundabout way as opposed to in a super direct way. So, to me, that tells me sort of move, be gentle in your movements, and keep a positive attitude. Sorry. Keep a positive attitude, because you can't stay where you're at, and for now you can move without having to be forced to be moved. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. So I feel like it's a good opportunity for you to move, to act in earnestness, in truth, and also for the sake of moving away from a position that you may have been in for a while, quite some time, too long, or that you just don't belong in anymore. Like, it's not your reality anymore, because worlds are merging. It's not your reality anymore. You gotta shift. And sometimes you might be the sort of, I do this because I feel like if you don't move, you could be moved, because there's no space for dilly-dallying when worlds are colliding and merging. Like, you can't. World, you'll have to move. You can't be there no more. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. By the way, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know? Because it could be to end it, but it could be to end. I mean, it could be to end it, like, let's stop this now. And then it could also be to end it, as in to end the wishy-washy, whoopy-swoopy sort of way that things may have been going. And work together to come to an amicable and fair outcome. Okay? In any case, number 4, I wish you everything. Let me know in the comments if how this resonated for you and your situation, if it did. Otherwise, I will see you next time. If you want some more pick cards, I have mad pick cards on the channel. I have some playlists. If you want something that's going to be a little bit more for your speed, I have some I Spies that you can check out. It's where we spy. We creep. And feel free to check those out. Otherwise, I will see you next time. If you'd like a private reading, the information for that is in the description box below. And I will see you in the comments. Keep your light on, and good luck. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. Hey, one. Hey, one. What do they want with one? My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. They may want to show you off. Or they may want to show you off, like you may be, not that like you are and that's your entire identity to them, but like you may be like an accessory to them, like an accessory to their life. Like, look what I got. Look who's by me. Look who's in my corner. Like your melanin be popping, you know? And they want to be with someone whose melanin is popping. And they're like, yes, that's mine. That's mine. Or like, I know that. It's fine. The same cards have come out. Okay. I'm going to say this. They don't want to share. Can I just wait? Just wait. Whatever, balls out, right? What they want with you is to not share you. That's the first story. If you're new to the channel, I give different stories sometimes in versions in my reading. The first one that sort of comes out instinctively is they don't want to share you, but at the same time they don't want to be like too possessive because that's not cool. And they may be holding themselves back, and they may want to be a little bit more independent so that they're not so possessive of you. That's new. This could be someone who is keen on you, who has a crush, who is excited about you. That's nice. That's nice energy. Aw. Someone who is excited about you and who feels pretty great about you, and they are aware of this and they don't want to spook you. So they try to hold themselves back, but at the same time they don't really want to go out with you, as in they don't want to be out in public with you. But then they also want to show you off. Like, they want to keep you to themselves. But at the same time, it's like, if you're in public, it's like, you know, you're mine. We're together. That's my best friend. That's my employee. That's my right-hand man. That's my go-to woman. That's my bae. That's cute. They're holding back, like, from doing too much of that, though. I got both time cards. TikTok and time for a nap. They're definitely holding back. They want happiness with you. They want the land of milk and honey with you. Okay? They want it all with you. Which is really cute. This is nice. This is a nice way to end. Can we just hang out here for a second? But what is that about? What is that about? For some of you, like, for a very, like, slim percentage of you, this person, like, wouldn't even want to start a family with you, because then they would, like, not have you all to themselves. For like a slim percentage. There's someone here who may not like to go to, like, if you are an established couple or a situationship, you maybe, let's say if you're in a situationship, they may not want to show you to their friends or show you off. There's definitely a for sure, like, a showing off of things, but there's a showing off here, but then there's also, like, a hiding. So it's almost like if you're in a situationship, they may not entirely be ready to claim you. I don't know. Why would they not be? That's a very if you're in a situationship, they may not entirely be ready to claim you, but they do want happiness with you, and they just, I guess, need some time. They're taking some time out to figure things out a little bit more, which is part of the message I was getting earlier, of them, like, kind of like holding the impulse to have you. If I taper that down and put it into situationship, they want you, but they just may not necessarily entirely be, they're just waiting for a certain amount of time. I would say that maybe even for couples. What is it for couples? If this is like a couple relationship, This person may want more time with you and not as much time out there in the world. So less family reunions, less family time, less friend time, less super public time, less movies at the cinema is okay, but movies at home holding hands and cuddling in your comfort of your home is better. If you're in a couple, your couple person wants more time with you, which is super cute. Aww. If you're dating, this person is attracted to you because you're different. Oh, okay. Because you're different people from each other. You're different from each other, and they're intrigued, and they feel good with you, and they want more time with you. They just want to enjoy getting to know you. Excuse me, there is a fire burning in them for you, though. It's a healthy fire. That's good. That's good. If this is not romantic, so every that's a different scenario. Just 1 second. Just fixing my situationship here. If this is your ex, then you're they're enjoying time away. If this is like an ex you're checking on, they're enjoying time away and enjoying time away from like crowds. They're enjoying time away from massive gatherings and opting for more intimate spaces. So more one-on-ones, more small group activities than large, I'm out here, maybe even internet type stuff. They're enjoying more taking care of their desires, their needs, what they want with you. Fond memories. What they want with you is fond memories. If this isn't about romance. These are the cards that came up, by the way. The first card that came out was Yang in reverse, followed by a leg up and the tribe in protection, and then milk and honey. If this isn't a romantic, this is something that wants to eventually be good to you. Eventually. Not now, though. like, not, it has promise. It wants you to know it has promise. This is like taking, I don't know, a career, a job, lower level. No. Taking a job with like a new company, not being paid too much, but there's a lot of potential there. That's, a job with an intention, a desire for you for growing together and eventually seeing the promised land together. But it's not going to be for a while, crocodile. I'm going to pull some guidance for you, okay? For whomever this freaking resonated for. Oh no. I'm going to probably do another one another time. And I'm hoping I'll do it the regular way. This energy is different. It's cool. I'm into it. I am. But it's different. It's definitely different. Guidance for one on this situation. Bruh, oh my god. Your guidance is mending and loyal heart. I even forgot what the heck your reading was about just now. That's the good thing, because then I don't get to filter and cater this towards that when I should just read this, I like that. Don't give away the farm for a smile. There's something here about like not being too desperate, but at the same time there's also something here about like making sure you're picking your battles. That's new. Okay, thanks. Picking your battles and I'm trying to touch it. Picking your battles and there's something about allowing things to be. That line, there could be something about allowing things to be until such a time that you are ready. So this is almost like indulging something, allowing yourself to partake in it. Yeah, of course it is. Allowing yourself, god damn it, allowing yourself to partake in it until such a time that you are fueled. That's what it was. I was like, it's like healing. Oh god, fist. It's like healing yourself through an experience. It's just difficult to say that sometimes because it's hard to explain in like this type of short form content. But it's healing yourself through experience. It's lovingly allowing yourself to be in a situation or to put yourself in a situation that is uncomfortable, is a stretch, that you're not ready for, so that you can be ready for the big one. So to me, if we relate this to dating, when I was dating, it was like I put myself in positions that were uncomfortable for me, not like unsafe, although, but in positions where it's uncomfortable, where I have to smile at strangers, right? Where I did a lot of shit, okay? So it's those things that then got me ready to meet the person that I met, and we wound up hitting it off really, really well. And if it hadn't been for the culmination of those experiences shaping who I was able to become when I met this person, it would have been, I literally don't know how we would have gotten on as well as we did had I not gone through these other experiences, right? So it's kind of like that, healing yourself through the experience, but also not giving away the farm for a smile, which to me feels like where you are in, I'm seeing someone like standing in like a road, and there's crowds, but there's also like a very clear path in front of them. So to me, and they're like covered in like this shit, like high fructose corn syrup, like just covered in this plastic film where it's like oil. You know how if you put water over like an oily surface, it just kind of like beads up and will just slip right off? It's like that. Like, you're not giving away the farm for a smile, because like you own the farm. You know how some people like throw their babies in the pool and it's scary, but it's not, because the baby is being watched. So this is you watching yourself as you experience what you are allowing yourself to experience. So you haven't said, fucking take me. No, you're like, I am in this, and I can take myself out because I put myself in. So it's sort of taking that, that's where I'm getting with this, that ownership over the experiences you're having, and allowing yourself to have, you know, the breadth of that experience. You had, in addition to this, poised and flexible in protection, which poised is a you're not ready yet, boo-boo, and flexible is be flexible, you know, bend with the seasons or bend with the tides and the winds and the things like that. But I feel like from what I couldn't get earlier was this thing of you using this experience, you being in control and allowing it, and then not allowing it. Like, you are loyal to yourself, and you are telling yourself to do something, to be a thing or not do something. Yeah. So you're in control of you, and you get to choose what and how deeply you get to experience what you do experience or don't experience. And don't forget to be flexible with yourself. Because I put that so specifically in like what you experience, blah 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 blah, because you can't control everything, and what you can control is what you can be flexible towards, because that would be helpful. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know how this resonated for you in the comments. If you'd like a private reading, come through, check the description box. Also, there are a heck a ton of other pick a cards on the channel. Go watch another video, look and see which ones are for you. Those may resonate more deeply than this one, if it didn't, or in addition to. Okay? I wish you everything. Keep your light on, honey, and good luck.